Okay, so today is going to be a bit of a different video. Today I'm not going to show you a lot of stuff. Today I'm not going to demonstrate anything on myself. So what this video is going to be about is my take on how to throw, plan, and successfully put on a Stella Dot trunk show. Now, if you're not aware of what that is, it's a jewelry party for a company called Stella Dot that puts out jewelry, purses, scarves, accessories, tons of cool, cute stuff. I actually got this ring from them. So back about a year ago, holy smokes, back in April of last year, I noticed that my friend had put on Facebook that April was Autism Awareness Month for the company. I am a full supporter of anything that can help autism awareness. I just am. And, you know, I had gotten, I think, a bracelet the year before, but this year I kind of wanted to do something else. And I had moved to the southern part of Alberta, and I hadn't seen my friends in a really, really long time. So I wanted an excuse to get us all together and have a great night, right? Who doesn't want a girls' night? So I figured it out, and I asked her, like, how many people would I need? How, do I need to spend a certain amount of money in order to make this work? Da-da-da. Figured it out, started instantly thinking about my party. And if you know me, I love to plan like events and birthdays and themes. So instantly I was looking up online, like on Pinterest and on websites, you know, what are other girls doing, things like that. So I think the first thing that I definitely wanted to do was get like the food kind of under wraps, because I know I've gone to enough baby showers, I've gone to enough like of those kinds of parties that if you don't have the right food, no one's going to be happy. No one's going to want to buy anything if they don't have really good food. Around the Edmonton area, there is an awesome bakery. They have 2 locations. It's called Fuss Cupcakes, F-U-S-S, like what's all the fuss about. And they are called Fuss Cupcakes, and their cupcakes are amazing. They are so moist, so cute, so rich and decadent. They are amazing. And so I was like, I have to include them somehow. So a couple weeks later, I was driving through the mountains, may I add, and I had this decision to personalize them. And so I called them and ordered, I think I ordered 12 marble, 12 chocolate. But I wanted the icing to be the teal that Stella Dot is, and then I wanted a white chocolate medallion placed on top with the letters S and D on alternating cupcakes. So I had 12 S's, 12 D's. You put them on the platter together, it's an S and a D. So that was, when that got out of my way, I figured this party is gonna rock no matter what else I do for it. I just figured that was gonna be my base, and I love having themes and I love having bases. So I'm not saying if you hold a trunk show you have to do that, but for me, when I have to personalize and brand, when I'm hosting a party for a brand, I really like to focus that brand. The next thing was I kind of just went to my local craft store. I went to Michael's and I was just browsing just to see what they had. And they had these zebra print gift, like little gift bags. And I knew I wanted to send my guests home with cute little stuffs, right? So I picked those up. At this point, don't really have a theme. It's not like it's a zebra print theme. It's not like it's a teal theme. I just wanted things that kind of felt in fashion at the moment, kind of felt grown up, felt cute. So I picked those up, and then I think I also picked up at the same time, I did pick up kind of teal colored crinkle paper that was, because of the brand, because the brand does have that color as quite a standout, I kind of wanted to have that as a semi-theme in the background. Now into those gift bags, I was very girly, like sleepover. I asked my friends, and my one friend, Katie, she's awesome, came up with this idea to have, she suggested like mini nail polishes, and I was like, I got that, I hooked it, ran with it. So I went to, I think it was Claire's, and they had like 6 for $4 or something of tiny mini little like semi-cheap nail polish, but I still picked it up because it's cute. So I got those, and then what else did I put? I went to the dollar store. Dollar store is your friend when it comes to trunk shows, my friend, because you can look classy as heck and it costs you like 10 cents. So the dollar store is your best friend when it comes to trunk show planning, I promise you. I went to the dollar store and got candy necklaces, candy bracelets, and popped one of those each in there because they're super cheap and they're super cute, and it kind of had to do with jewelry anyway. What else did I get? I think I went and got like a big bag of suckers and popped those in there. And then I went to Bath & Body Works, and they were having a deal where you got like 5 lip glosses for like $5. So just be aware of sales in beauty stores if that's kind of what your focus is going to be. But just be aware of sales, especially for gift bags, because you know you can usually get a large amount of stuff for super cheap if you watch out for sales. So I picked up, I think I was running around 10 girls coming, so I think I picked up a few for like $10. So just be aware of that, and it's not like that's your main focus, so it doesn't have to look like you spend a lot of money. And actually, for Stella Dot trunk shows, you don't have to spend a lot of money anyway, because the jewelry is going to sell itself. The jewelry is gorgeous. This is how I plan parties. I like to make events for them. So while I was in Michael's, actually going back, I found these neck model things, and I texted my friend Chelsea, and who's the Stella Dot stylist, and I asked her if she had any. She did, but I still bought 2 or 3, and I ended up giving them to her at the end of the party anyway, because I just thought they were cute. They were black, you know. I think she had white ones, so they were black, and they just showed everything off a lot better. What else? Oh, and for me, of course, like when I like to go to things, I'm a person who likes to spoil people. So I had a door prize, which you entered your name into when you came, and I went crazy shopping. I went to Sephora and had my friend with me, and I was like, pick like 4 things that you'd want. So I think we got the Flushed palette from Urban Decay, we got a Stila eyeshadow trio, we got, a whole bunch of stuff, and put it in this cute Benefit makeup bag. And then we also got when we were in Claire's, we got a One Direction sleep mask, because I don't know how to get this point across for me, but this party was supposed to be a grown-up girls sleepover. In that, you know, I'm still thinking we're 12 and we love One Direction, but we're actually 25 and it's cute. So I did that, and then I also made the girls personalized cards, because I figured if you're going to accept coming to my party, I want to make you feel like you're really glad you're here. So what I did was I made these custom memes, as they were. So we all know there's pictures out there of Ryan Gosling saying, "Hey girl, like you make that sweater look amazing," or something like that, or you know, "What's that sweater made of? Boyfriend material." So I tried to personalize them. I emailed all the girls that I knew for sure were coming and asked them who their celebrity crush was so I could personalize it. Anyway, I had ones like Channing Tatum, Luke Bryan, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Daryl Dixon, or Norman Reedus off of The Walking Dead. I did have a Ryan Gosling, and they were just really fun to make. So yeah, and just fun to personalize. And if you're not that creative, you don't have to be. You can do whatever you want to do. This is about personalizing the party, and I think that that is exactly what you should do. Yes, the jewelry will sell itself, but I'm sure people were going to have a lot of fun just if it's personalized. Like, I didn't go in saying I wanted to sell $500 worth of jewelry. I went in saying I want my friends to have an awesome time, and they did, I think. Another tip from the dollar store, I went and got plastic chandelier glasses, plastic champagne glasses that seriously looked like they were glass, but you put them on a tray and they look stunning. Like, they look like you're at an A-list event when you're just at someone's house. And I also made 2 types of sangria because I did want it to be an adult feel, but I didn't want to, you know, intoxicate my guests and send them out into the world. So I made a white and a red sangria and put all sorts of fruit in them and then had it soak. And then I also made a whole bunch of appetizers. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I just made a whole bunch of different appetizers. I think I made a surprise spread, a fruit dip, just finger food that my guests could kind of just pick up and eat, and it was kind of dainty like the jewelry, but it wasn't anything too sit-downy or, you know, too messy. I also, when I was at the dollar store, picked up like princess plates, princess napkins. It was just kind of a girls' night, and that's kind of what I wanted it to be. That's what, I didn't want it too formal. I just kind of wanted to have fun with it. going along that lines, I also created a playlist on, I think it was Groove Shark. Earlier in the day, I was sitting there and I was just thinking of, you know, songs that remind me of when I was a kid, and I had like Britney Spears, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Maya, Robin, anything that I can remember coming out in like the 2000s that would remind me of like grade 8 or 9 when we were teenagers. And, you know, just had kind of that playing in the background as the party was happening. And, you know, it'd be funny because I think even at one time, I think Shania Twain came on, and like all of the girls who were in the living room at that time stopped and like lip synced or sang together. And it's just a really cool bonding experience in that we all know the song, so it's, you know, it bonds us together. So I just thought that that was fun. I just, you know, I just really wanted to make it a fun time and not stress over it, but make my guests really happy that they were there, and make the whole scenario just really fun, inviting, uplifting. Just, you know, some say I probably went out of my way because I did have bags, and you know, I wanted to give to people. And you know, when you come to a party that I'm hosting, I'm probably gonna have that. I really wanted it to be just an event, and it turned out really awesome. I had a blast, we all had a blast, and we all got some really cool jewelry out of it. So with that being said, you know, Stella Dot just came out with a new collection, and you know, yes, right now probably people aren't really into spending a lot of money just because it's after Christmas, but trunk shows are such a cool way to get all of the girls in your life together, and it doesn't have to be a pressure situation where you have to buy. Yes, the products are amazing and they're so beautiful, and I really want to have one, but it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be something where you're all feeling pressured to feel like you have to buy. So if I had to, I would say my top 5 tips for hosting a very successful trunk show would be: number 1 is to personalize it, is to make it your friends, know your audience, know your crowd, know what they're all gonna like, and just kind of personalize it that way. Number 2 goes along kind of with that, and that's pay attention to the details. Don't skimp on, you know, buying, you know, homemade dip, or don't skimp on stuff. Like, show your guests that you care, show them that you're actually putting effort into it, show them that you're thinking about what's happening. Like, this is for me that I would appreciate if I saw details happening. Number 3, coordinate with your stylist. I was constantly texting Chelsea asking her, you know, what kind of space she needed, what she was bringing, what I could provide, what I shouldn't do, you know, things like having a room separate so that transactions can happen, you know, having a space where it's quiet, having a plug-in so if they have a computer they can plug it in, kind of just talking with your stylist and getting to know what exactly you require out of a party, so it's not just a thrown together or unorganized mess. Number 4, make it fun, make it light, make it girly. This is what the whole entire experience is supposed to be. You're there to buy jewelry, to buy purses, you know, have a lot of space so that you can showcase the products, but don't put a lot of expectation on your friends. I know my friends were kind of like, I want to come, but I don't want to have to buy, you know, and I told them, you don't have to. I would like it if you did, but you don't have to. This is for me, this is for an event. Number 5, relax. Don't stress over it. The minute you start to stress over hosting a trunk show is the moment you should cancel hosting it. These things aren't supposed to be super stressful. Why did you sign up for one in the first place if you're going to get stressed over it? You know, do your thing, plan far enough in advance that you can kind of just, you know, if you're walking along in Walmart, Michael's, the drugstore, the mall, anything, and something catches your eye and you think, hey, you know, that'd be kind of cool to have in a gift bag, that'd be kind of cool to showcase, or that'd be kind of cute to include, then pick it up. Don't feel stressed to make it look like a Pinterest party, because it's this moment you do that, the moment the fun gets taken out of it, and that's the moment where you start snapping at people. I had that reality check myself. I was making a dip and I was getting people talking to me about how I was supposed to make the dip, and I snapped a bit. So I kind of had to take myself away and be like, you know what? This isn't worth it. So those are my tips for how to host a successful Stella and Dot trunk show.